BMW. All righty, Tom. Well, I was coming down the hall and I heard you talking to somebody out there, but that's about all I heard. All righty, Tom. Well, we'll back up and see who it was you was talking to, and then we'll get at the top of the list and get this mess moving this morning. So who are you talking to there, Tom?
That's November 8th, Yankee Mike Yankee. I talked to you for a short second there last week, Jim. Handle on this episode.
I know. I think that was a dual. Either that or you had some static in there. But that there, try again. We'll see if it clears up.
I was just coming back to you. This is November 8th, Yankee Mike Yankee. Handle on this end's John.
Okay, John. M-Y-N. All righty. Well, see, I talked to you, I think it was last week. All righty, John. Well, sit back and enjoy the ride. I'll get things stirred up here, and maybe we'll come up with something interesting, funny, or educational. Good to have you this morning, John. All righty. Well, let's go out and see if Nancy has got the crew up. Started out on our work week. Okay. KI5 OZZ WB8 BMW. Good morning, Nancy. Well, yeah, maybe they're not hooked up yet, or she's just not up yet. Or she's across the room getting coffee ready. All righty. Well, we'll go up and see how Grandpa's doing. K8 PMI WB8 BMW. How about it, Grandpa Phil? How is you and the family doing this morning? Gaining weight, hopefully.
WB8 BMW, this is K8 PMI. Oh, yeah, she's gaining weight. They came over for Father's Day Saturday, and I smoked some ribs, and we got to play with Marie, and it was awesome. She's still a little peanut, but she's gaining weight. She's up over 5.5 pounds, gains at least an ounce a day, which is actually pretty good, I would think. And she keeps eating more and more, so she's like a chip off the old block. So other than that, I'll send it back to you, Jim, let you round up the barnyard, and you have a fantastic day. This is K8 PMI.
All righty, Phil. Well, I'm glad to hear that the little peanut is growing. Yeah, pretty soon she'll be... well, she's probably already tugging at Grandpa's heartstrings, but it'll get worse before it gets better. All righty. Well, let me see. We'll try JJ. See if he's up this morning. N9TN WB8 BMW. Are you up in the radio room, JJ? Well, maybe not. Well, we'll see if John is having the top of the morning this morning. After that weekend, hopefully he rested up. Now he's raring to go. AC8AT WB8 BMW.
WB8 BMW AC8AT. A big top of the morning to you, Jim. Oh, I don't know if I'm raring to go or not. My get up and go seems to got up and went. Gotta work on that. But anyway, this morning, Jim, the 390 machine is silent. In the 700, I can hear you fine. So I wonder what's up with the 390 machine. Anyway, hope you had a real nice Father's Day, and got to spend some nice porch time and family time there. Now, Jim, I'll let you round them up. Let me say best of 73s to the whole gang. And you have a wonderful day. WB8 VMW, AC8AT. Top of the morning, my friend.
All righty, John. Well, I'll tell you, my theory, since the older I get, the faster I go, the more behinder I get. So, if I go too fast, I'll start going backwards. All righty, John. Yeah, you take care up there. My weekend went pretty good. My one daughter stopped over, and then my daughter in Tennessee, she called on the tablet, and we had a little conversation there, and she said, "Hey, Dad, you want to see my garden?" So she clicked on that, and then we took a tour of her garden. So, boy, she's got a bunch of tomatoes and squash and everything, cucumbers. And she'll get to the point where the gardens will get smaller, but more flowers. That way she don't have to take care of them. Okay, John, you take care. Alrighty, Chris, KE8 MMY, WB8 VMW. Oh, well, maybe he's sleeping in this morning. Either that or he's already going to work. All righty. Well, we'll see. We'll try Lee. I miss him the last few mornings here. KCA, ZCW, WB8 VMW. Always listening, Lee. Well, maybe he's just changed his hours. But that's all right, as long as he's okay. All righty, time to get in the middle of the dog pack there. K4OG, WB8 VMW. Yeah, I don't know if you was on the Pajama Net, but I wanted to let you know that everything turned out okay. It was pretty touch and go there for a while, but finally things turned around, and my daughter come over, and we sat out on the porch, and things got a little better. K4OG, WB8 VMW.
WB8 VMW, K4OG here. Good morning, Jim. Well, Jim, I'm glad you got to do some family time on Father's Day. That's always a big plus. Man, me? Boy, I was busy this weekend, Jim, but I don't feel like I got nothing done. I'm sore, too. I got me a new tuner and amp and realized I ain't got enough ground. I just, for aesthetics, ran a couple of 12 gauge down to the ground rod and tucked it behind all the vinyl siding trim. Couldn't see it, but I realized I need to upgrade to 6 gauge. Well, trying to make some antennas longer, it just wasn't working. And then I put all those shiny wire round resistors together to add up some 1-to-1, 4-to-1, 9-to-1 balun testers, and tested my balun. It was good. Couldn't get my antenna just to tune that long wire. I abandoned that, and then, like I said, upgraded the ground, and everything worked. Started about 7, got done about 10, stayed on the beacon net. This morning, I checked on my analyzer. Now my antenna's too long. That ground that I had down there at the ground rod was pretty corroded. And now that I got a nice number 6 down there, all new, it's changed my spec. don't go cheap and put little grabs outside. Stick with the number 6 or better. K4OG, back to net.
Well, I'll tell you, well, that's a good problem to have. You go one way and your antenna's too short. You go the other way, it's too long. But at least you know that there's a middle there somewhere. So, well, good luck on your trimming and lengthening and shortening. And later on this week, let's see, I think Thursday is when I go in. They're going to check my knee. I'm going to a physical therapist. They'll probably wrench it a few times, and then I'll be crippled for a week. But we'll see. All righty, Mark. Well, good luck with the trimming and stretching and shrinking. All righty, Southern Mark, KE8 SFS, WB8 VMW.
W8WKY.
There's that guy, always saying WKI. How you doing, Jim? And I just sitting back listening, getting another cup of coffee, and doing okay and everything. And just listening to you guys talking, and Middle Mark sounded like he had picked invention. I didn't get hard and hit messy, and he must be mobile or something. And but out of that, doing okay and all that. Go get my coffee right now. So I'm going to give that to you, Jim. Q8 Servato, sir.
All righty, Mark. Well, you get your coffee and sit back. You sound different this morning. Have you got another radio or something? You changed something, but you're still nice and clear. It's just you sound a little different. Is there any change there?
I just talking on the old radio today. I got the new one in the other room, and that's all.
Okay, well, it's just different, 110% copy, no static, no nothing. Alrighty, Northern Mark, KC8 FQV, WB8 VMW. Well, he's still under the covers. And I already got Tom, so now we'll go to Elmer and the rail yard. See what's happening out there. KE8 HNK, WB8 VMW. How was your weekend, Elmer?
KE8 HNK, WB8 VMW. Good morning, Jim. Good morning, rest of the listeners. I'm sorry, Jim, about Saturday not getting on. Unfortunately, we had a little bit of a unfortunate series of events over at the XYL's house. I was here asleep and I got woke up at 1:30 in the morning by the XYL. She heard gunshots and they were really, really close. Unfortunately, the neighbors right next door somebody decided to shoot up their house. They decided to return fire. The fortunate thing is nobody got hurt. That's the fortunate thing. The animals didn't get hurt. The neighbors didn't get hurt. The other people that were doing the shooting at them didn't get hurt. Unfortunately, the houses took quite a bit of rounds. The houses across the street and their house, and I went over Saturday morning after I got up and found out that if we'd have been sitting on the porch, it would have been really bad because 3 rounds actually ricocheted and came across the porch and striking the house. So that's where I was Saturday morning. So it was a little bit of a unnerving thing. I had a pretty good Father's Day and hung out with the kids, had the grandbaby's christening. So it was just one of those things that it turned out to be a better weekend toward the end there. But I'm tired. I got to take the XYL to her doctor's appointment this morning, and then handle some things and get some things done here so we can start working on building the new homestead. So with that, Jim, turning it back over to you, K8HNK, back over to WB8VMW.
Well, I'll tell you, if I was there, Elmer, I'd be there about 2 hours, and that's about what it would take me to grab my socks and my shoes, jump in the truck, and move. Nope, I don't want to stay in one of those neighborhoods where, people talk with that they're, what is it, Kadite or bullets, gunpowder or something. Alrighty, Elmer, you take care and keep your head down. Alrighty, Craig, I heard you on there coming up the hall this morning. AAHCT WB8 VMW. What's your morning like, and what's a week look like ahead?
WB8 VMW. AAHCT, good morning, Jim. Sounds like you had a pleasant weekend. Daughter stopping over. You got some porch time. All good. I had some mower time, and then my son and grandson came over. Unfortunately, my son's wife's dad is in the hospital, so she was spending time with him, but he's getting better. So all of that is good. For the week ahead, well, I've got my middle daughter from Pennsylvania is coming over on Thursday, and they'll be here through the weekend, so that's going to make that a real busy time. But other than that, more grass to mow, some housekeeping to do on the inside so that she thinks we still do care about the way things look. But all in all, a beautiful day ahead, and might even if the strength is there, might even be able to get down and play radio a little bit besides laying on the 2-meter band. But other than that, it's going to be a gorgeous week. And with that, I'm going to turn it back to you, Jim. From what I've heard this morning, sound like the knee is better, and that's wonderful. So this is AAHCT, back to WB8 VMW. Have a wonderful day, and let's all go out and make somebody smile because it'll make us feel better. And to all the Barometer Netters, I hope the week starts out beautifully and continues that way to the end. Take care, Jim. 73s.
Alrighty, Craig. Well, see, Saturday started out not so good. It got better during the day. Then the daughter come over and we on the porch some Sunday. And then Judy started feeling better, and so everything worked out okay. But it was a little shaky there for a while. But everything sort of smoothed out, and we ended up with a pretty nice weekend. Alrighty, Craig, you take care. And we will get together, hopefully the next time we're both free, we can continue with that eyeball there. Alrighty, Randy. Want to see how many pups you got in your lap this morning. KDA, CFH, WB8 VMW.
KD8 ZSH. Good morning, Jim. 2 out of 3. Weekend was pretty good. So we're off to running on a new week now. Everything looks fairly decent out there. Still cloudy, but that's SOP around here. So I got high hopes. It's going to be a good week. I think the Lord's going to be good to us. So hope things are really turned around and looking a lot better for you, Jim. Back to you.
get breakfast started there, take care of them pups, and have fix up a nice breakfast for the better half there. Alrighty, we'll try for an Outlander here. K5 CFY WB8 VMW. How about it, Ray? Are you with us this morning? Yeah, your walk is probably already done.
WB8 VMW K5 CFY. Good morning, Jim, and all the listeners out there. Yep, we actually got out today and made the walk. Yesterday we rained out. We got 2.5 inches of rain yesterday. Everything is still pretty soggy, and I have noticed along the creek there, hearing all kinds of frogs, and the mosquitoes are out in numbers. So, but I did remember to put some off in my backpack there, so I got out and used that. But anyway, I haven't heard anything about the old goat. Has anybody heard any information on him?
Well, I don't know. I haven't heard anything yet. I put out the word last week, but nobody has got back to me, emailed me or called or anything. But if anybody out there knows anything about the old goat, please let us know.
Jim, well, I hadn't heard anybody say anything, so I'm just wondering. So anyway, hopefully everything's okay. Anyway, had a good Father's Day. Went out and had. They took me out and had a steak dinner, and we got back late, so I missed the beacon net last night. But anyway, all is well here. It's supposed to be next 3 or 4 days without rain, so we're looking forward to that. So good to hear you, Jim. Good to hear everybody out there. Have a great day. 73, y'all. K5 CFY.
All righty, Ray. Well, if I hear anything about the old goat, I'll definitely get a hold of you and let you know in the morning. I'll let everybody know if it's to be advertised. I'm the big mouth that'll sure advertise it. If something comes up, we'll pass the word. Well, we'll see if the JAXs are back from vacation yet. Let me see. We'll try. Let me see. We'll try the smart one this morning. See if he's out first or the pretty one is out first. W8 JAX WB8 VMW. Is a vacation over with?
Well, good morning there, Jim. You lucked out. You got the pretty smart one this morning. I'll just say it that way. Somewhat smart one. Anyway, yeah, we're back from vacation. Oh, we had a wonderful time. Beautiful weather, just so many things to do, and way too much food to eat. It was just wonderful. We just relaxed and had a good time. Came back, and Rod got to spend Father's Day with, both of us did, with our daughter, husband, and we had a wonderful Italian meal last night on them, and so we're just smiling and enjoying the weather. It's 74 degrees down here in Jacksonville. Going to be a beautiful day, and hope that you have a great day as well there, Jim. This is K8JAX. Back to you, Jim.
All righty, Wendy. Well, it's a pleasure to talk to the smart one, the pretty one, or the smart pretty one, or the pretty smart one. Makes no difference. And if you're out walking and Missy's with you, and of course, well, I don't know if you got Lucy back yet. She might have been in the kennel, but anyway, you and everybody down there, and the kids especially, good, nice to see the kids. My one daughter stopped by. The other one's down in Tennessee, finally getting their garden in order. All righty, Wendy, you guys take care. All righty, well, we'll go up to Nancy one more time, see if she's up yet. KI5OZZ, WB8 VMW.
WB8 VMW, good morning to you and the rest of the crew. Am I coming through this time?
Yeah, you're coming through fine, Nancy. I don't know, Nancy. You was coming through okay. Did I make it back? WB8 VMW.
Yes, sir, I heard you. Good morning to you and the rest of the crew out there from KI5OZZ. And, yeah, I think I've reached a point in life where scratching my head a little bit. I seem to have lost my original HT that I normally call in on, and when you called me up this morning, I had a different HT, and I forgot that my node had a receive CTCSS code, so I didn't have that programmed in. So there you go. I'll continue to look for the other one because this is one of our backups. So hope everyone had a wonderful Father's Day, and I'll pass it back to you. And stick around for the top of the hour and the regular net. So make sure and wave howdy to Judy for me, KI5OZZ.
All righty, Nancy. Well, I'm glad all I have to do is just key down on this, and because if it gets any fancy stuff, that's way beyond my pay grade. Yeah, my head is like a box of rocks. You know, if you shake it hard enough, it makes noises, but it doesn't store much anymore. Whatever falls in, falls right back out. All right, Nancy, you take care. All righty, well, we'll back up and see if anybody wants to jump in, or I forgot. WB8 VMW. Sitting and listening. We got about 2 minutes.
Oh, good morning, Jim. Here is KC8FQV. I'm sure you called.
KC8FQV. Yes, I called, but you were probably under the covers or drinking your coffee, but thanks for checking in, Mark, because we like all the regulars to know that we're thinking of them, and we want to know and make sure that they're all on the green side of the grass in the mornings. So, okay, well, we got 1 minute before we get Dave in here. So we'll go ahead and turn it over to NT8D and see, with this nice weather, did Meg get her bottom wet? And are you ready to take her up to Lake Erie and try them little choppy waves up there when it gets a little, see how good she can weather some of them there whitecaps up at Lake Erie. NT8D, WB8, VMW.
Good morning and happy Monday there, Jim. Yeah, she got out there a couple times last week. I was busy all day Saturday, and then I took the day off yesterday, and for Father's Day, and just kind of didn't do anything. Recovered from the weekend, and my daughter remembered to call me last night, which was really sweet. So next weekend, I'm looking for something. And maybe get out around field day or something like that. But thanks for asking there, Jim. Hope you're doing well this morning. Give it back to you for one, and I'll go ahead and get this started.
All righty, Dave. Well, glad that Meg got her bottom wet, and I'm waiting for you to take her up to Lake Erie and see how she does in that not rough weather, but little rough weather there. See how she does. All righty. Well, I'm gonna jump out of here and head in for the kitchen. So, everybody, stay safe, stay well, and be nice. Makes you feel good inside, as Craig says. So, Dave, we'll turn it over to you. I got them out there running around, and you can straighten them up and take their names and make it official. WB8VMW, 7 trees, headed for the kitchen.
W8WKY.
All right, well, good morning to you and Judy there, Jim. And yeah, Meg has seen Lake Erie twice so far. She went out of Edgewater Park last Tuesday, 15-knot winds, and I took her out solo for the Fairport Harbor Lighthouse birthday party a week ago Saturday. We had about 10-knot winds out there on that day, but it was a nice day sailing. So she's been out to Lake Erie so far, and did a couple modifications this weekend just to make her a little happier. So, yeah, great start to your week. We'll get this started. Calling CQ for the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater 147.39 megahertz, where we have a PL of 114.8. This is a controlled net, open to any and all licensed amateurs. All traffic must go through net control, though emergency and priority traffic are welcome to break in at any time. This is NTAD, Dave, in copy, your net control operator for this morning's net. On the early bird list I have VMW, I've got GXX, CT, AAYMY, PMI, AT, OG, SFS, HNK, CFY, the JAXs, OZZ, FQV, and ZSH. Let me make a quick call here for those short timers, those who just have to be in and out or get to work. Please call now.
88 Victor, Mike Mole.
Kilo Echo 8, Whiskey X-Ray, mobile.
Kilo Charlie 8 and November Oscar Victor, KC8 NOV Marty Twinsburg, in and out.
K8 PMI, short time.
KE8 VOX at Kilo Echo 8 Victor Oscar X-Ray Scott, in and out.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Delta Yankee Echo KF8 DYE Michael South Euclid, in and out this morning.
Kilo Echo 8 Tango Lima Bravo, KE8 TLB, raining the brake truck. Good morning, everyone. Morning, Dave. I'll be in and out, buddy. Have a great day. 73, everyone. God bless.
Alpha 8 Charlie Tango, AAHCT, Craig, short time. Good morning, Dave. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. I think our in and outs, NOV, VOX, DYE, and TLB. Y'all have a happy Monday and a safe start to your week. Thanks for taking a moment to check in with Barometer Net here on a Monday morning. Switch PMI and CT to short time. Let me get KE8 OWX. You have the choppiest signal there, Tom. Good morning. Happy Monday.
Hey, good morning, Dave. We should be doing a little bit better here. We're doing okay for a Monday. Just getting rolling here to the office. Looking forward to that first cup of coffee. And looks like weather might be okay today. Tomorrow's supposed to be a bunch of rain, so we're going to enjoy the sunshine while it's here. KE8 OWX, back to net control.
All right, well, you have a safe start to your week. I was thinking about mowing the lawn, but I don't think the grass has grown high enough for me to justify burning the gas. We'll wait till after the next rain. You have a good one. Be safe. Thanks for checking in, and happy Monday. KD8 VMM. Good morning, Brian, and stand by there, PMI.
Hey, good morning, Dave, everybody on the net. Yeah, right here in Akron, traffic is moving all right. Overcast skies here in Akron. And picked up just under an inch of rain from Friday into Saturday. So got the grass cut and played a little bit of 6 meters on Sunday. So made a few contests out west and down south. So other than that, that's what I have. So see what happens. It's supposed to be a warm week. So 8 VMM, and I'll be clear.
Roger there, Brian. Looks like summer is getting here right on schedule. So have a good one. Be safe. And again, thanks for being a regular here on Monday mornings, helping me get the week started. Take care of yourself. Let me jump up and get Phil here. K8 PMI. Good morning, Phil. Happy Monday.
NT8D, this is K8 PMI. Good morning there, Dave. Good morning to all the Barometer Netters. Yep, another busy week coming up, so back at the coffee mill here. So other than that, had a great weekend, and hopefully we're going to have a great week here. And just remember, life gives us a new lesson each day, not for learning, but to improve our understanding. With that, I'll send it back to Net Control 73, everybody. This is K8 PMI.
All right there, Phil. So happy we got you this morning. You have a safe start to your week, and we'll listen for you throughout and see what else you got for us. Thanks again. Let me grab AAHCT. Good morning, and I hope you have a good, something fun planned here this morning. Craig, over to you.
NT8D, good morning, Dave. Well, I'm so glad to hear that Meg got her bottom wet, so that's excellent. And maybe somewhere down the I haven't sailed in years, and that's something I grew up with as a youngster. My sailing was basically mostly done on the Maumee River, and then the fellow that kind of directed me in that direction, we would go out onto Lake Erie and have some fun. But yeah, it's been a while. Well, I hope all the Barometer Netters are enjoying the sunshine. We've got a little bit of haze down here in Shreve, but not much. And it's going to be a beautiful day. And I think that we tend to forget that every day is a beautiful day. So with that, I'm going to turn it back to you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for being the NCO. And we will catch you down the log. And to all the Barometers, I hope your day is nothing but good, and you know what? It's up to you to make it that way. So with that, this is AAHCT, turning it back to NT8D. Dave, thank you so much, and keep smiling. Take care, my friends, 73s.
Thanks a lot there, Craig. I'm going to do my best. I think it's going to turn out to be a fairly good week. Got some work, we'll make some money, and hopefully get to the weekend for some nice weather. You have a good one. Be safe out there, and thanks for checking in with us on a Monday morning. Let me see if I can catch Tom in here, WA8GXX. Are you still around, Tom? And Tom might be off to work this morning, so we got him on the log. Let's jump down south, get our JAXs in here portable. Good morning, Ron and Wendy. How are you guys, and how's Lucy this morning?
Well, good morning there, Dave. This is K8JAX Portable Pedestrian, and WAJAX and K9LUCY are with me.
Hey, good morning, Dave, and all on the nets. Good to be home, but we had a fantastic cruise. We just got off the ship on Saturday, and 1 week ago today, when we were on the ship passing by Cape Canaveral, we got to see a rocket launch from the ocean side, and 5 minutes later, a huge sonic boom hit the ship. That was pretty cool. So anyway, everyone have a great day.
And yeah, we also have Lucy with us. She's back and so happy to be home. We did some walking, a lot of walking on the boat, and glad to hear you got your boat out there too, and that you got to hear from your daughter yesterday. We also saw our daughter and her husband yesterday, so we had a good time yesterday. And we have 74 degrees down here in Jacksonville. Hope you have a great day there, Dave. I'll turn it back to you. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All right there, folks. Well, it sounds like a rather exciting trip. And it sounds like Lucy was very happy to get you guys back home. So glad you guys are having a good time. Got back together, had a little time together with family yesterday. I was hoping my kid might drive in, but at least she called. You guys have a great start to your week. Thanks for helping me get started on a Monday, and we'll listen for you throughout. Thank you. Let's see. Let's just get to the list here then. N8YMY. Are you still here? I heard you early this morning there, John. Let's try another early bird, John. AC8AT. John, are you still here? All right, let me get our DXs here, and then we'll get over to the dog pound. K5CFY, Ray, good morning. How are you and Fred this morning?
K5CFY, we're doing good, Dave. Thanks for asking. Yeah, all's well's here. No rain. We got 2.5 inches yesterday, and everything is awful soggy. The grass is ready to be mowed. I may have to put pontoons on the mower, but anyway, all is good. Good to hear you in there. Thanks for running the net, and hope everybody had a great Father's Day, all the fathers anyway. And I'll give it back to you, Dave. Thanks for running the net. I always enjoy my Barometer Net. Catch you later. K5CFY.
All right there, Ray. Well, it looks like you guys are pushing that rain off in our direction. I hope it just spreads out a little bit before it gets here. Don't mind a couple inches of rain as long as it's spread out over a few days. But hope you guys dry out. Thanks for being here. Do appreciate it. And you and Fred have a wonderful start to your week. Let's try Nancy here, KI5OZZ. Good morning, Nancy. Hope you got the right radio this morning.
NT8D and the rest of the Barometer netizens, good morning from KI5OZZ, where the right radio has been found. I had programmed up the backup and was talking on it to Jim this morning, and the other half stumbled out and had a quizzical look on his face about me losing the radio, and not 2 seconds later he found it. So it was in part of the couch that we didn't look in. So there you go. So I'm back on the regular radio. Hope everyone had a wonderful Father's Day. We got about 3 inches of rain out here, and then I got blamed for some hail damage from a buddy in South Carolina on his patrol car because of the storm that had passed through here that went down through over there. And I told him, I said, you might park it in a different spot next time. And he said, well, if I parked it under the tree probably would have fallen on it. So we had a good chuckle about that. So I'll pass it back to you. Let me give it a break real quick. That was a good thing I did because my node decided to butt in. But, yeah, our local lake is 20 feet over normal level. So that leaves me high and dry, unfortunately, for doing any shore fishing, and probably high and dry from any boat fishing, as well as there's probably nowhere to put in at with it being that high. So with that, I'll pass it back to you. Good to hear you, Dave, and everyone else out there. KI5 OZZ73.
All right then, Nan. So I'm sorry to hear about the fishing situation. A couple guys did pretty good up there in Lake Erie the other day. But hopefully there will be some positive effects down the road. We'll see. Yeah, that is kind of a bummer. So hopefully you got something stocked up, and we'll listen for some better news here at the end of the week. Maybe things will get a little back to normal. So be safe. Again, always nice to have you aboard on a Monday morning. Help me get the week started. Getting into my second cup of coffee here. It's just going down a little slow this morning. Still a little foggy, but we're doing okay. Let's jump over to the dog pound. Oh, before we do that, let's see if we can find Elmer in here. KE8HNK. Are you still around, Elmer?
KE8HNK NT8D. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, rest of the listeners. Dave, I did want to touch base with you this week. If you go to QRZ, or if you still have my phone number, give me a jingle. I cleaned out the shop. I got those lathe tools for you. They are Craftsman. I just don't have a lathe, and I just want to get them out of the shop. This weekend was a little bit interesting, and that's the reason working on getting the new homestead being built over at the ex-Wales house. 1:30 Saturday morning, the next door neighbor, somebody decided to communicate with them with gunshots, and of course they returned fire. Fortunately, nobody was hit or injured. However, the houses were not so fortunate. Our house included, it took 3 rounds that ricocheted or, were shot carelessly. So, it just was one of the things. No windows are broken on our house, but the house next door, it is what it is. No animals were harmed on the homestead, little homestead. So, and that, Dave, that's just about it. Getting ready here to go out to the shop for a minute, then take the XOL to her doctor's appointment. So, I'll be 73, KE8HNK. Everybody stay healthy, stay blessed. Back over to Net Control.
All right there, Elmer. Well, I'm glad everybody's safe, and that's got to shake you up a little bit. And what a way to get to know your neighbors. Usually, I thought you're supposed to go over and borrow a cup of sugar. Oh, well. Again, glad everybody's doing okay, and hopefully we only get good news from you the rest of the week. Take care of yourself. Let's go ahead and jump over to the dog pound, see what we can find in there. K4OG. Good morning there, Middlemark.
NT8D, K4OG. Good morning, Dave, and everybody on the Barometer Net. Yeah, Dave, it sounds like we got a couple of Johns out there exclusive to the Jim Show. I thought that was kind of funny. Dave, got some new equipment, new tuner, and amp, and realized my shack ain't got good enough grounding, so been having fun upgrading the grounding, and that's throwing my antenna specs off, and
We're back at it again, testing and tuning. Let's see, there was mention last night on the Beacon Net about the fox hunt, and I was like, yeah, towards the end of July. And that's what Josh is going to put, just something tentative right now. And that's what I got, Dave. Hope y'all have a happy Monday morning. K4OG, back to net.
W8WKY.
All right there, Mark. Well, give me a call when you get a chance. I'm thinking maybe like the third Saturday in July looks pretty good, and I think that's when we did it last year. And let me know. We'll figure out a place, and I'll make sure you can hit the starting point from wherever we decide. So, have a safe start to your week. Good luck with the antennas, and we'll listen for you throughout, I'm sure. Let's go ahead and go south and grab KE8SFS. Good morning, Southern Mark.
Yeah, good morning, Dave. We got 62 degrees here. It's like mostly cloudy, but I see some sunshine a little bit. Yeah, it might just be clouding up anyway. It's going to get up to 76 degrees today. 13% chance of rain, and it feels like 62 degrees, and wind is 7 miles per hour east. And gas price, I can't give you no gas price because I try to log on and it's just not logging on this morning. You know, I go through AAA thing. They usually have the gas prices. Well, they're not logging on this morning. And must be the guy went on vacation or something. But I couldn't log on yesterday either. And let me drop that for a bit. Well, I know what one neighborhood I'm not going to go in. Elmwood neighborhood. Hey, they might shoot you just trying to get a cup of sugar. I learned a lesson on that. I'm staying out of that neighborhood. You never know, you know. Out of that, doing okay and everything. My ankle is feeling pretty good now, getting well. I've been laying it off, you know, and laying on my bed and not putting too much pressure on it. But out of that, doing okay and everything. Just laying here and listening to you guys talking and everything, and drinking coffee, and so. Friday is the first day of summer, and according to the panorama, and so, you know, it's gonna rain too. You might not want to go out and take that boat that you're out on the lake to Friday. It's supposed to rain all the way from tomorrow to Saturday. And, I don't know. Getting rain on the first day of summer. How do you like that? But out of that, doing okay and everything. Like I said, so I'm going to give it back to you, Dave. Kia 805, sir.
All right there, Mark. Well, I think a lot's going to have to do with instability in the atmosphere here. It's supposed to get pretty warm, so maybe we'll get some of them popcorn thunderstorms. We'll see how it goes. I think it might be more of that than the front rolling through like we've been getting lately. So we'll see how it is, and hopefully it'll clear out and for the beginning of summer if we're lucky. Have a great start to your week, and thanks for joining us on a Monday. Do appreciate it. One more in the dog pound here. Let's go up north and grab KC8FQV. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Dave, KCFQV. Well, I see the sun is making its appearance. I haven't seen what the temperature is. Still going in the horizontal position, but yep, Jim sounds good, and everyone sounds good here. The weekend went good for me. We went down to my sister's. Everything's good down there at the kids. So the net went good last night. So we'll just send it back to net control. KC8 FQV.
All right, Mark. Sounds good to me. Have a great start to your week. Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us. Got a couple more on the list, and then we'll get some more check-ins in here. KD8ZSH, good morning. Randy, happy Monday.
KD8ZSH, good morning, Dave. Good morning, everybody. Had a pretty good weekend. Week's off to a pretty good start. Just not much to say. Just wanted to say hi to everybody and hope you have a great day. This is KD8ZSH, clear back to net. 73s, everybody.
All right, Randy, you and Pops have a relaxing morning. Thanks for joining us, and always nice to have you aboard the Barometer Net. Let me give a quick shout-out to Chuck, then we'll get some more check-ins here. WB4AIZ, NTAT. All right, Chuck must be just listening this morning. This is NTAT, Dave and Copley with the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the WAWKY repeater. Let's take some more check-ins. If you are short-time or mobile, please let me know. I'll scoot you to the top of the list.
WB0IQK Bicycle Mobile.
Please copy. Kilo Echo 8 Uniform India Bravo KE8 UIB John Mobile.
NTAD W8TD John and Wesley.
EHG Mike Mobile.
This is Kilo Echo 8 Papa Whiskey Tango. James Mobile, Canton. I'll be in and out. 73, everybody.
NTAD, this is Kilo Echo 8 Victor Quebec X-Ray KE8 VQX Joe in Akron.
Alpha Delta 8 Papa Juliet AD8 PJ Al in Solon.
Kilo Alpha 8 Mike November Tango Tom in Canton. Still. And I'll be in and out.
Kilo 8 Papa Juliet Whiskey K8 PJW.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. We had a PJW, MNT. Tom, we miss you. Feel better soon, please. We got Papa Juliet. We got VQX. We got PWT in and out. Thank you, James. Happy Monday. Be safe. We got EHG. We got Tango Delta. We got UIB Mobile. We'll get right back to you. IQK Mobile Bicycle. And I think that might have been Bill in their N8 Whiskey Sugar. The only call that I didn't get was the second one there. Can you just double check with me, please?
N8WS, yeah, that was me.
Mark Middlefield. All right, pretty choppy there, Bill. I'm going to get back to you here in just a second. I want to get these mobiles in here. I'll start with John, KE8 UIB. Good morning, John. Happy Monday.
NTAG KA UIB. Good morning, Dave. Everybody out there on the net on this magnificent Monday. And, it's Monday, you guys. I guess the time it's going to be a busy week again. And I got a busy day today and hope to achieve a lot. But with that, I did have a great weekend. Friday night, Lori and I had started off down at the Massline Club with Mike, KEAEH, and we had a really, really great time doing the Massline Net from there. And me and Lori and a couple other people got to take our hands on getting some chickens and stuff on the net. Good lesson there in internet controls. So that's really, really good. But with that, you guys, it is Monday again, and I'm just ready to get the day started. I'm doing this lovely drive here, you guys. So with that, this is KE8UIB. I'm going to go ahead and hand this back over to Net Control 73 Jump, and thanks for running the net, Dave.
All right there, John. Be safe on the road out there, and grab as many nickels as you can fit in your pockets today. Hopefully you stay dry, and have a safe one. Again, thanks for joining us on a Monday. Glad we can get you in here. Let's go ahead and jump over to Mark on the bicycle there, WB0IQK. What's it like out there, Mark?
WB0IQK on the two-wheeler, getting my daily exercise. Cool. I think it was about 66 degrees when I looked at the temperature before I left the house. I'm kind of interested to know if anybody knows we're still scheduled for rain today. I haven't had a chance to do any investigating yet. I'll do that when I get home, but just kind of curious. Anyway, just paying attention to my driving here. Don't want to end up in the ditch. So Dave will be listening out for the next half an hour, 45 minutes, something like that. I just got started on the bicycle. Right. So, with that said, WB0IQ Kentler.
All right, Mark, thanks for checking in. Be safe on the road out there, and watch out for those crazy drivers. Bill's coming up next, so he might have some information on the rain for you. Let's get him on in here. NAWS, our own National Weather Service. Good morning, Bill. NTAT. Bill was having some issues there. Let's try one more time. November 8, Whiskey Sugar. November Tango 8 Delta. Sounded like he might have been out of town or had some issues there. We'll circle back, maybe catch him in a little bit here, but let's get John WATD in here. Good morning, John. Happy Monday. This is NTAT. Bill, you're just barely holding the repeater there. NAWS, just barely holding the repeater. Let me unkey and see if you're still there, or make sure I've got it here. This is NTAD, Dave and Copley with the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association. Barometer Net, just want to make sure we got the repeater here. Yeah, Bill, if you're there, we really didn't catch your report this morning. Just not holding the repeater, not sure what was going on, if it's an antenna issue or location issue. I just wanted to get back to you, let you know. Just going to double check with you one more time. You don't really need to get back, but just want to make sure we got the repeater clear. Thanks, Bill. Yeah, we'll have to try again tomorrow probably. Just not enough signal in there this morning. We might try to get you here in a little bit, see if you're in a better situation. John, W8TD, were you in and out, or are you still around?
I'm still around. Nothing exciting to say. NTAD in the net, W8TD. Brief vegetable report. Got flowers on some of the tomato plants, got flowers on all the jalapenos. No flowers on the bell peppers yet. Squirrels have stopped digging up the onions now that they all have plenty of shoots sticking up, and they can tell they're not nuts. So I'm not going out every day and replanting the onions they dig up. They are, for some reason, digging some pretty big holes in the region of the peppers and tomato plants. So I have to resettle that every now and then. The rain's been just plentiful enough that everything's growing nicely. And that's basically everything I know. NTAD in the net, W8TD.
All right there, John. Well, that's good garden news. I tried gardening a couple of years, and the critters just kept on eating everything, so I kind of gave up. Jealous. My grandpa had an honest-to-goodness victory garden. Liked the whole thing, from garlic to asparagus, rhubarb, everything. So I was always fun going to Grandpa's house. Just wander through the backyard, and you could have lunch between the fruit trees and the grapevines in the garden. You didn't even have to go back in the house to eat. You have a good one, John. Good luck with the garden. The only thing I got here is some wild strawberries growing around the back of the house. Kind of like those. You have a good one. Take care. 73, be safe. Let me see if I can catch KE80HG. This is NTAD.
Morning, everyone. The 66 degrees here. And like you said, we had fun Friday night. Lori and Bruce took their time to do the net on Friday. And pizza was involved, so we had a great time. But it'll be nice and warm this week, so everyone stay hydrated on that. And Dave, got out the USS Hokie boats. I hope I get it out this I say it's going to go in the front yard or so. This might be a happy day. How they always say.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. A little choppy in there this morning. We got most of that. And unfortunately for you all, I had a psychology teacher back in high school who taught me the concept of self-fulfilling prophecy. You have a good one. Happy Monday at you, and be safe. Had a good start to your week. Let me grab Joe in here, KE8VQX. Good morning, Joe. Happy Monday to you.
NTAD, KE8VQX. Happy Monday to you also, Dave, and everyone else on the net. Not much to say. Just got back from a 5-day trip late last night, and been on the early shift, so I'm up. So that's good. Had a sort of a life event the other day. I had a long layover in San Francisco. Decided I'd go see the new Mission Impossible movie at the theater across the street, and I bought my first senior movie ticket. So I've crossed that Rubicon. I'm not sure how I feel about that since the star of the movie is a year older than I am. Wonder if he buys discount tickets, senior tickets, or gets the senior stuff at the Denny's. Anyway, I got to do some yard work today and try to hit the net again tomorrow. This is KE8VQX. Back to you, Dave, NT8D, and the net. Thank you.
All right, Michael. Well, yeah, with the price of movie tickets, I think I would go for the senior discount anyways. And I always forget that if you go to a restaurant, you can pretty much always ask for a senior menu. I just never think to do that. But I don't go to a whole lot of restaurants anyway, so it's not a habit. But have a good one. Thanks for joining us, and have a great start to your week. Let's get Al, AD8PJ. Good morning, Al, NT8D.
NT8D, this is AD8PJ. Good morning, Dave, and thanks for running the net. I had a pretty good Father's Day, got a chance to see both my sons and have breakfast with one of them. And just wanted to wish everybody a good day today and say 7-3. And with that, I'll turn it back to the net. This is AD8PJ.
All right there, Al. Thanks for helping us get the week started. Glad you got to see your kids for Father's Day. And I was hoping mine might drive in from Bowling Green, but she called, so that worked. And you have yourself a great start to your week. Be safe. And again, hopefully, hope to get you next week as well. One more here, and then we'll take some more check-ins here. Sorry, Tom, we're going to miss you. We do miss your contributions. Hopefully you're feeling better and on the mend. Let's jump over to Phil, K8PJW. Good morning, Phil. What do you have for us this morning?
NT8D, K8PJW. Good morning, Dave, and good morning to all the Barometer netizens out there. Great to hear everyone this morning. Yeah, we're starting the day off here at 65 degrees, head up to 79, 76 tomorrow. It's starting to cloud up a little bit. We had a beautiful sunrise, but I think that has come and gone. As people indicated, the rest of the week until Friday will be raining on and off, but Friday and the weekend should clear up pretty good. The barometer's at 30.03, and gas is holding steady at 319, so the conspiracy continues. So we're almost through our van prep for our summer travel extravaganza. Got a few more things to button up. Got most of it loaded up, so we're looking forward to that. We went strawberry picking on Thursday. That was a lot of fun, albeit they were a bit small, but it was fun anyway. We should enjoy going out there and as like a family event. Of course, it's only two of us now instead of five, but it's fun anyway. Yeah, Flag Day on Saturday was fun. Got to see the Army Parade on Saturday evening. Then Father's Day was fairly quiet. I did get calls from 2 out of 3 kids, so that's not too bad. The third one works on Sunday, so that's probably why. Anyway, I'll take a break for time. So not too much in the radio history, so I had to lean on a few other things. Let's see, 1884, America's first purpose-built roller coaster ride, the Switchback Railway, why I can talk today, opens in Coney Island, New York, built by Lamarcus Thompson. So there you go, Northern Mark. 1909, the first U.S. airplane is sold commercially by Glenn Curtiss for $5,000. And in 1949, the gas turbine electric locomotive was demonstrated in Erie, Pennsylvania. And that's the way it was. This is K8PJW. Back to the net.
All right, Phil. Well, thank you very much. Good amount of transportation trivia there. And also made you think $5,000 for an airplane. Anyways, have a good one. Always nice to have you aboard with your historical information. Looking forward to see what you got tomorrow. You guys take care and enjoy those strawberries. Make some shortcake, and your fresh fruit is just great. My grandmother lived on the edge of a golf course, so we would walk down the golf course property, and if you did it just right, you'd come home with a few buckets full of blackberries. Full baskets full of blackberries. Oh, those were the days. Have a good one there, Phil. Thanks for joining us and getting us started on a Monday. This is NTAD, Dave and Copley with the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net Monday morning version. Oh, it is 1/4 to the hour. Let's take some check-ins. If you're mobile or short time, please let me know.
Kilo Alpha 8, Lima Yankee Juliet, KA8, LYJ, Bob in Barberton, to be in and out today.
KF8, CLO, Mark in Middlefield.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Alpha November Tango, KF8, ANT, mobile, in and out.
KB8LJ.
All right, I'm going to pick it up here. I want to thank our in and outs, LYJ and ANT. You guys have a safe Monday and a good start to your week here. We'll listen for you checking in throughout the week. Stand by there, Chuck. Let me pick up KF8 CLO. Good morning, Mark. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday to you, too. So, had a very interesting day yesterday. Spent a little time with my wife and the kids, and really just laid around the house doing nothing. It was pretty peaceful. And I'm going to let you have it back, Dave. 73 is everybody.
Laying around the house doing nothing sounds like a perfect day there, Mark. You enjoy that. I got a busy one. I think maybe my rehearsal might be canceled. Band leader's brother passed away this weekend, so I got an inkling. I'm gonna get an email sometime later on this morning telling us that we're not rehearsing. But other than that, we still got a work day. We'll have a lot of those. Anyways, have a good one. Thanks for starting out Mondays with us, and we'll look for you next week as well. Let's get over to Chuck, KB8LJ. Good morning, Chuck. How was your weekend?
NT8D and the group from KB8LJ. Pretty good weekend here, and I'm looking to have a good week here as well. Hey, the lawn is mowed well enough that it can continue to produce hay for a while without me worrying about it too much. Of course, it'll bug the dickens out of my next-door neighbor, who's a guy who believes that his lawn should be maintained to look like a golf course fairway, and he's got a tiny lawn, but he spends thousands and thousands of dollars every year to make sure that it is absolutely perfect, and I'm not that kind of guy. Oh, I had some fun here with Meshtastic over the weekend. I got 2 nodes hooked up to the application in my phone, and I'm not convinced that the whole Meshtastic thing is going to be worth anything to me. I do like the idea of something that runs off the grid and off the internet. But the problem is my house sits down underneath a huge forest of sopping wet trees, and I think the chances of getting out on a 33 centimeter band to get a signal out or receive one are practically zero, but we'll see. So, KV8LJ, back to net.
All right there, Chuck. Well, you know, it's the hobbies for experimenting. And, you know, certain things work in certain places and maybe not so well in others. But when you report about it, it gives other people stuff to learn from. So thanks a lot for your contributions. Good luck, and looking forward to see you maybe at the next meeting here. Let's see, this is NTAD, Dave and Copley, with the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. I'm at the bottom of the list. If you'd like to join this morning's net, please call.
Kilo Delta Niner, Delta Victor Bravo, Chuck in Cinnamon Lake.
In and out today, Dave. Happy Monday.
Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8HRF, Josh Mobile.
All right, I got Chuck and Josh. There was one other one in there that got buried. Who is that?
N8WS, Bill in New London. Recheck.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8VZA, Eric in Strongsville. In and out today, 73 everyone. Happy Monday.
All right, it was you there, Eric. Bill, I got you. Get right back to you. KD9DVB, let me make sure I got your call correctly, and you can go ahead with your transmission. Kilo Delta 9, Delta Victor Bravo.
Yes, thank you, Net Control, and hello to everybody on the net. Yeah, this is Chuck, Kilo Delta 9, Delta Victor Bravo. I have a 9 call sign because I moved here from Indiana a few years ago, and just wandered out after breakfast and coffee to join the net for a bit. Yeah, Chuck, it's a little hazy outside right now, about 86% humidity, in the 60s. A very pleasant day. Probably get outside to do some work later on, but mainly right now just working on getting my ham shack reorganized. Need to get a HF antenna put up here soon, so I'm ready for the winter and enjoy that. So with that, back to net control from KD9DVB.
All right, Chuck. Well, thanks for joining us. Nice to have you aboard. You lucked into a very active ham community around here. Barometer Net's here every morning. There's Wednesdays there's nets pretty much all day. Our club net is Tuesday evening. Field day's coming up here, I think on the 21st, so field day's coming up. Check out our club page if you haven't yet, w8wky.org, and there's a whole list of things that we've done and will be doing, so you can check out some information there. Nice to have you aboard the Barometer Net on a Monday morning. Please join us again whenever you can. Let me get Josh Mobile in here, W8HRF, NTAD.
NTAD, W8HRF, good morning. Good morning, all the Barometer Netizens. Oh my goodness, can't believe it's Monday already. Heading up to work and wanted to say good morning to everybody. Looking forward to the meeting this Thursday. That should be fun. And field day, man. That came up fast, didn't it? That'll be fun too. I really don't have too much else, Dave, so thank you for picking me up, and I'll throw it back to you and wish everybody a wonderful Monday. Let's see, NT8D, W8HRF, 730.
All right, Josh, thanks for joining us. Be safe while you're out on the road, and we'll probably see you at the meeting. And Nick has the accurate sleep count. Happy Monday. Be safe out there. Let me get back to Bill. Thanks for getting back to us there, Bill. That was a nice, clear transmission. NAWS, NTAD.
NTAD in the group N8WS. Dave, I'm coming back on the 700 machine. The 015 is not linked up this morning. I don't know what's going on. I think something's going on with the 39 repeater because the signal here is less than half scale of what it should be and what it was earlier this morning. I don't know what's going on. Anyhow, I'll let you know. It's not supposed to rain today until after 5 p.m. and it's going to rain every day until Friday. Off and on rain all week. So everybody be prepared. It's going to be a wet week. That's about it, Dave. It takes too much for me to get my report up on the computer, and I deleted it all already. Back to you, Dave. Everyone have a great week. NTAD in the group, 73 everyone, N8WS.
All right there, Bill. Thanks for circling back for the recheck. Yeah, I just turned off the preamp here, and it does look like the signal's down from the 3.9 here. So I imagine somebody's going to get on that eventually. That's one nice thing about the club is usually there's somebody on the ball. Anyways, have a great start to your week. Thanks for being part of the net. We'll look forward to your reports throughout the week there, Bill. Again, this is NTAD, Dave Ian Copley with the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. We're getting towards the top of the hour. Anybody else like to get in on the net? Please call now. Hey, give me one in and out so I can give 42 to carry.
KE8, JPQ, it's mobile, and I'm in and I'm out.
JPQ, thank you very much. Be safe on the road. Have yourself a happy Monday. W8CTM, bring us in for a landing. You got slot 42 this morning.
Good morning, Dave, and good morning to everybody on the net. I'm just going to say 73 this morning. I feel terrible. I just feel rotten. So I'll say 73, and thank you, everybody, for the number 42. Everybody have a great day. Back to you, Dave.
No, Carrie, not to be insulting, but you sound like you feel rotten. So spend the day in bed, get some rest, get some vitamin C in you. Thanks for closing us out anyways. I hope the number 42 is some good medicine for you on a Monday. Get better soon, please. And I'll go ahead and wrap this up. I want to thank everybody who checked into the Barometer Net this morning. I also want to thank all of our listeners. It is because of you that we have a net, which has been around for over 35 years now, thanks to Garlock, K8, Bike, BYR, Dorothy, WBHATW, and Tom, KADSD. And I also like to give tribute to Ron, KD8, CVS, who I think was the greatest of all Barometer Net control operators. We are here Monday through Saturday, starting at 7 a.m., Jim does some early bird stuff to get everything warmed up, and sometimes we hang out a little later depending on what day it is and who's got to work or don't. So please join us whenever you can on the W8WKY repeater, 147.39 megahertz. In beautiful Doylestown, Ohio, we will now return this frequency to regular and customary amateur radio use. Everybody have a happy Monday, and thank you all again for making this net possible.
W8WKY.
KCFQV. For those all driving, listening, if you look on YouTube, you can hear this morning's net thanks to WB8CXO. He did stream it today. The KC8FQV. So look for WB8CXO. And you look up Silvercreek Barometer Beacon, the Barometer Net, you'd find it. He does a lot of streaming of things in the area. Thanks to him, he does, and generally the Beacon Nets on Sunday and Wednesday, and some of the other nets that other clubs do, and I think he might even do our net on Tuesday. So thanks to WB8COX. And this was KC8FQV.
KC8FQV AF1K.
AF1K, KCFQV. Yeah, I seen your email you sent me, the KCFQV.
Yeah, I'm glad you got it. Is the Barometer Net over?
Yeah, he just closed about a minute or two ago. So, yeah, he just missed it. I don't know, maybe he's still out there and got NetLogger up. I don't know. But it was Dave on Monday, as usual, KC8FQV.
Well, you've got a really good signal. Are you on, like, Echolink or something?
Yeah, I'm going through the Allstar connection. So, yeah, I'm coming through the Allstar 48496. So, KCFQV. How does the repeater sound to you down there in Stowe?
Okay, I'm going through the repeater down here in W8WKY. Well, you are perfect copy. And okay, well, the way it goes. I guess maybe we'll hear you later on the other net.
We'll be on the trivia net at 9 o'clock. That will occur on 146.94 for those that are out driving around. 9 o'clock a.m. The Trivia Net 7 days a week. We'll throw that out there. There's a few, there's plenty of people here. We had 42 check-ins today. Is that right? Because NT8D Carrie, WACTM got 42 today. KCFQV.
Well, that's good. In fact, that's who I was kind of looking for on this frequency was W8CTM. I don't know if he's still listening or monitoring or not, but if he is, this is AF1K looking to chat for a minute. Well, I guess I'll throw that call out every once in a while and see if I can fetch him. This is AF1K 73.
Yeah, he may be catching Z's because he wasn't up to his normal power. Hopefully Carrie is doing good and everything. KCFQV.
Yeah, I hope everything's okay.
W8WKY. W8WKY.